Karabo. I am the founder and CEO of GraceFilled Graphics or GraceFilled Media, and it's basically a digital marketing agency that is in the business of helping entrepreneurs develop a business mindset, but also enhancing businesses and making them become more visible online. And we are Basanji's partners, marketing partners. And what we did, my team and I, developed a workbook that basically helps entrepreneurs better their abilities to be entrepreneurs. You know, startups, small businesses, and aspiring entrepreneurs. We formulated a workbook that we tested out for ourselves. We saw how it worked, how effective it was, and we took the skills and the knowledge and the wins really of what we saw, and we formulated it into a workbook, and we gave the skills to the beneficiaries of BBA. They were taking part in this workshop for about 3 months, and what we did was we identified who was the most consistent, who was the most diligent, who was the most disciplined. We do have a prize up for grabs, so you're not just standing here for nothing. You didn't just put in the work for nothing, but there's actually something at the end of it. And this prize is actually something we've never done before, and I'm excited to share that. We at GraceFilled Media have decided to create a program, an entrepreneurship program, next year, a 12-month program. We're calling it a Create and Cultivate Incubation Program. And basically what happens in this program is we take it upon ourselves to mentor you, to guide you, to support you in your business endeavors, but to also partner with our business partners and to have them help your business thrive, right? And there's obviously a lot more that goes into it. I'm not going to share too much details, but it's an exciting program. And whoever wins today's entrepreneurship gets to be a part of the program. I think the value of it is close to like, what, 15,000, 100K combined. Yes. Yeah. I mean, we've got a lot of business partners. I mean, we've got Romans on board, we've got JQX Printing. There's a lot of business partners that are really behind us. We've got Royal Elephant, you know, so this is going to be an exciting catapult for your business. And it's something that I think anybody would benefit from. If you've never had a business before, this is something that you need to help you grow.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Makapela Tauke, and I'm 20 years old. I'm from Hammanskraal, Pretoria. Today I'm going to present my business, and my business is called Witness Refilling Station. And Witness Refilling Station is water supply created with a unique dispenser designed specifically for filling water bottles, glasses, and jugs with purified water whenever people need it. And the problem we have in our area or our country, I can say, 32 million people are sick because of the unclean water called cholera, and some lost their lives because of the cholera sickness. And others can also live without water for months, even years. And my business will solve the problem by eliminating the need to buy water bottles and replace and reduce plastic waste. And also it will give people access to drink safe water and clean water. And will also allow people to reuse their own water bottles and decrease the death rate. My target market is people under the age of 20 to 35. Any gender, male or female, are allowed. And also the location is in Pretoria, and married or single, okay. And there are more water filling stations. I would say 15,000 filling stations in Pretoria, but my business can be a practical way to reduce environment impact of events and workshops. And when I say events, I mean weddings, funerals, and also parties. And also my business is different because it has high access to high quality purified water. And also my business is different because the water has minerals and the taste of the water does not change no matter how long it was used. It was not used and not drink. In the next page is the calculation of my cost price. So I calculated my cost price by saying cost price is equal to selling price minus profit. And my profit is 5%. And my selling price is 10 rand. So first of all, I calculated the profit first. I said 5 divided by 100, it equals to 0.5, and I said 10 minus 0.5 it equals to 9 rands 50 cents. On the next page is how my business is going to impact the community. First, my business is going to impact the community by improving water qualities. When I say improving water qualities, I mean provide access to purified water that are safe to drink. And secondly, saving money. It will save money because people can save money and on business or on bottled water by using a water refilling station. And also it will support stability. When I say it will support stability, I mean water refilling station can help events and workplaces become more sustainable. And number 4, it will generate revenue. Events can generate revenue by offering brands promote on a product or customer who are coming to the water refilling station. Thank you. Yes?
Where do you get your water?
I got it from
When I last time, yes.
like there is yeah, so I will clean the water, so that is from Kenya. Then I got
So she's going to get her water from the river and she's going to start the purification process of the water that comes from there, purify it at the minerals and then that's the source.
But then you need equipment to purify it.
yes.
And then, sorry, and then I'm not quite clear, your water filling station, is it mobile? Like you're going to be mobile with your water station so people can come and fill up, or you're going to be in one location?
Like I will mobile, I will do both.
Yes.
One location and also mobile. It depends, like on the cost price. I did a timetable whereby they delivery and also pick up.
Yes, yes.
So there will be people who are going to come and pick up the waters, and those who I will deliver them to, like weddings and funerals.
And are they going to bring their own bottle to fill up? Or you're going to give them a one-off bottle, which will be, would you not give them a bottle, say this bottle of water first time is going to be 50 rand, but when you come and fill up it's going to be 40 rand.
Yeah, it
Is it
depends.
cost? Yes.
It depends. If you come with your own bottle,
Yes.
let's say someone can come with 2 liter bottle. I will tell her to like keep on her 20 rand, but if I'm using my own bottles, I will do extra 20 rand for a bottle.
Business small company, we just started in 2020. I've been working, then in 2020 I decided to resign. Coming from the hospitality industry, I decided to, with my experience, to start the event company. The reason we started this is because of we saw the gap that people, most of the time after 2020, people don't afford events, therefore they hire equipment out and they DIY. So that's the reason we also do events, and also we hire out the equipment. So we saw the gap in the market and also the lack of resources, because coming from the hospitality events and companies, people like to go out and celebrate, but still they can also do that at their own space. Yeah, with our equipment. So we can go and deliver, and then they DIY. Okay, I will just keep on and this because yeah. Our target market is wedding venues, also event planners, and also individuals. Because people celebrate life every day. Every day we celebrate, every day someone else's birthday today. So that's our target market. Okay. Our competitors come from regions, and so we have a lot of competitors because people already have their own equipment. People they do hire out the equipment, but then the difference with us, we did check the profiles, the weaknesses and the branding and also the beginners. So with us, we make sure that we deliver quality, and also our equipment will be clean. Yes. Financial overview. We actually checked our previous costs. We've been operating since from 2020. Yes, small though, but we start our capital it was 5,000 rand. We took the 5,000 rand, we bought the equipment. From the past 3 years, the company is growing slowly, but because of the lack of resources, we also have the small team. So we also did the projection for the next 3 years. So the company is asking for 150,000, and with that we're gonna split the amount to 130,000 by the equipment, and also for our staff, and also for our expenses. Okay, and how can we impact the community? There is we plan to create job opportunities. When the company grows, we're gonna create job opportunities. And also we will, currently we are assisting at church, because if there's events, we go and we do the setup, and also whatever that we have, our equipment, we will supply at church. We don't have much currently because we have basic chairs and tables. Yes. Our team, we have team Vanele, the director, and the driver, because we need the driver to deliver and also to collect the equipment, and maintenance, and the logistic coordinator with the maintenance, because as I said that we make sure that we deliver quality and clean equipment. So every Friday, because the company is profitable, because it's a weekly thing, people most of the time every weekend people celebrate. So we make sure that every Friday we clean our stuff, we clean our equipment. If some of the stuff need painting, we paint. Oh, how we're gonna use the fund? We're gonna use the fund. We split the money, like we gonna buy equipment 130,000, 14,000 for operational cost, and marketing 6,000. We're gonna invest more on equipment, because to run this business you need equipment, because if there's lack of resources, you won't be able to pay your staff. So more equipment, and then the business will run smoothly. Okay, thank you so much. You find us on Instagram.
very interesting. You pick steady, you knew your numbers, you know what you want, you explained it clearly, you explained your defects, what you require, the market you're servicing. I think it was good.
I just had a question for you. So you broke down your user funds well. The only thing you didn't tell us is how long is that supposed to sustain you? Because I looked at your operational cost and you only had 15,000 rand today. So this 14,000 rand, this 130,000 I think you asked for it.
Yes, 150,000. Yes.
Over how long is this supposed to sustain your business? Is this a year? Is it 6 months?
I did this because I was checking from our previous years, because already the business is operating. However, we don't have much. So we're going to take whatever that we have and carry on with whatever that we get and put it together everything. That's how the business is going to operate.
But what I'm asking is that 14,000 operational cost.
Yes.
Is that a monthly cost? Is it a 6 monthly cost? Is it a quarterly cost? Do you know how long that 14,000?
We're going to take the 14,000 and add to what we have, whatever that we have from our previous result. Yeah. From our previous profits.
You say you will range operation or range of salary. Does it cost you 14,000 a month for rent and salary?
You get my question?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
a monthly.
Is that a monthly amount?
Is that it?
So the 150 should carry you what? 2 months, 3 months? That's what I'm trying to understand. So if you were to get 150,000 rand capital, how long does that sustain the business?
3 years.
3 years.
Yes.
Salaries, I think you can do your business without that.
And have you considered actually trying to secure regular contracts with these creches, with these schools? So it's like, you know, you go to one school and you do an event, great. How about you try and get the school to say, let's do this twice a year. We do one storytelling in the first half of the year and a second one, so you have security in bookings. To make like a contract, or not a contract, but a commitment with the communities, creches and schools in your area, that they say, you know, we want you twice a year and we're going to agree on this price, so that you can also factor in a regular income to the business, so that you're not waiting by the telephone for it to call. Yeah.
Last months ago. So you also said you're going to engage with parents to win trust back.
Yeah.
So can you elaborate on exactly how you're going to engage?
So most of the time when you approach to the extension, they'll tell you, the parent, you need to speak with the parent, just wait for them, we'll call you, we'll email you, and then we'll wait for 5 months, and then when we go back there and say, no, it's currently not trust you, your social media, you are not active, you are a scammer. So we have to make sure that we active on our social media and make sure that we engage with them, we be professional so that we can come.
Can you tell me your business name is?
Interview, story time.
Hi, exactly. So we've been creating a thing, I think I'm run by the Planet of Communication and Business. So I just played around and like, okay, how can I call my business? So I thought, oh, creative spirit. Then because I'm interested in beauty and transforming other women's perspective in terms of how they perceive beauty, but also while empowering them through visual appearance so that they can gain their confidence and thrive in their respective capacity. So you can just imagine a woman who is fully capable of, like, especially if they're gifted with to drive in the corporate industry or in the family or also in sports and also maybe in the artistry. But this woman has been allowing others to come and occupy space while she's there with the gift because she lacks confidence. She doesn't see herself in that position. So that is actually the problem of our society. And relating to this, my personal story is that I was bullied a lot from primary school to high school. And you ask me, but you look fine and stuff, but that's not the point. No children don't find the reason, like the smallest reason just to bully you so that you feel out of place and stuff. So that really impacted my low self-esteem to a point where I couldn't even do orals at school. And I only realized that I was actually good in poetry and speaking when I was in my trade. And you can even think how far-fetched that is. But yeah, that's the reality. And as a result of having low self-esteem, I've experienced GBV, I've attracted the wrong type of friendships, and I've allowed great opportunities to pass me by just because I was not feeling worthy. So that is the problem, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I did share my story, and then you ask me, now why are you going into business? Yeah, so people are not confident, and so what? I decided to venture into business because my very first business idea started when I was doing grade 1. And you ask me, at grade 1, what were you selling, girl? Okay, so in grade 1, I was very gifted with drawing and stuff, so I would draw for my teacher when the illustrations demonstrated to the class. So I asked my mom, can you please buy me a rim, the photocopy papers, can you please get me a rim? I want to draw at school. Because it was the first time seeing a plain paper. So that is when I learned to create something out of nothing. And then when I brought my papers to school, other students would ask, can you please give me a paper? I want to draw also. So me bringing my papers to school, I inspired others to create something out of nothing. Then I started charging them 20 cents a sheet. Then I fell in love with I can make money selling things. Fair trade. Okay, let's skip to grade 4. That is when I started my official business with just 5 grand that my grandfather paid me. Sometimes I was stingy. So I decided, hey, this is so much money because I finished up graduating in 2014, so I can just imagine when I was doing grade 4. It's so far back, so my friend was such a huge amount then. So I said, I don't want to spend this money, but what can I do with it? Then, because that is where you actually have more opportunities to occupy spaces in terms of marriage, work, occupation, and also to be yourself. And that is where you actually realize it's okay. Self-identity, who I am, and what I've been accumulating all these years, and how it's also as a person, and that is where your personality and also your physical appearance to shine and makes you feel good about yourself.
But don't you think the correlation between your younger self and the value that your business is trying to bring forth? Don't you think it's quite important for you to actually be focusing on the younger people?
I do think, and that is a good question. Thank you for asking. There's a bunch of goes to that also. But where that comes in, is this idea that I have, I would like to implement it, because I do go to like high schools and universities. That is where like also the young women are and they are struggling to find themselves. So I feel like me going there and teaching them the makeup skills is not just empowering them, but it's also teaching them a skill that they can use to make income, especially in the varsity, you make funds and stuff. So I feel like I'm also restructuring their perceptions in terms of beauty and also makeup, because also if it's places that are open to strangers, they will like to come to my place, but also that will also enable me to have a studio where it's convenient for people who don't have nice places. Because what makeup they like to take content and also experience for promotional purposes. So we have a physical location means more dedication of my time, and also if I can
For celebrity and make yourself be service. Because you've got the look girl, you got the part, you're beautifully dressed. This is a beautiful piece of paper, special paper, and beautiful photography. So as you build on your confidence, maybe keep a vision in mind, because you mentioned something about tertiary education. So are you going to study as well?
I am going to study, so like these challenges. I've been trying to study interior design twice without success, and I was really passionate and really getting great with that.
GraceFilled, but then also because financial challenges for the expedition. Then I decided in the graphic design skills that I was learning in interior design, I decided to use them for my business instead of an investment. So I would really like to go and get like qualification in beauty because I would like to range or grow my business in terms of skincare. That is not something you are born with. It's something that you cultivate. Windows Fabulous is a small company operating in the bedroom in a small sitting room where I create my own designs, paintings, and drawings. My mission is to become a leading fashion house that will love to travel outside and abroad. And then my mission is to design garments that people feel comfortable and can express themselves and recognize themselves. My products, I have products that I produce myself, garments and dresses. And then the services I offer are body measured for personalized. So my products that I show, they use wedding dresses. I have corsets, skirts, and not gowns, pillows, and then beddings. I do beddings. So nice. Yes. And then my target market are people from the age of 25 to 45, female mostly, because they're the ones who dominate the most from my company. And then it originates in Taylorville. Some of my target markets are around Tembisa, which is a local community, my nearest local community. I'm the ownership of the company, owning 100% of the company, a private company. And as a small company, I would love to grow the team, which will assist in the cutting making and drawing for different garments. Because what I do with the garments, I first sketch my own design from the garments that I see inspiration. That's what I call it. And then my objective is to bring brand awareness since my brand is still, it has a year running. Because for sure now, yes, it started in 2023 November. Now it has a year. So I would like to bring brand awareness for my brand because I'm limited to a certain group that I know and I wanted to outgrow. And then my marketing strategies is social media. I use Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and TikTok. And then also I have word of mouth. And then my strength, originality and unique of the design. Weakness, limited brand awareness. Opportunities, extension to the business, like having carpet, red carpet, and events.
I get the sewing
That
machine.
was a mistake. The only 22,000.
Should it be 22,000?
Yes.
That makes a little bit more sense. Okay, great.
I like the fact that you do a SWOT. It's not something everybody has done because it shows us that you are evaluating everything that you do. But obviously you don't have a lot of time to go through everything else. That is disappointing. One thing I didn't get from you is competence analysis. So did we research? Who are you?
I didn't get
Okay, fine. I'm asking you now. So who are your competencies?
My competencies are classic Colombians, the operate in a Moroccan visa. So what they do, they outgrow people like me. So I can just like have my own designs and go there to showcase them and get more marketing skills. That's how they operate for free. And then also Gamma designers that are my competitors around Tembisa. So what they do school uniforms. So my advantages to them is that I have more advantage because they are limited to what they do. And I have more skills to outshine, like wedding gowns and dresses, veils, and clothes and so on. And then my competitors for classic Colombians, they have a certain price according to how their store market is, because it's different, you know. And then for Gamma, they start from 70 range, which is like full socks, and going to 300 range. And for me, I have 120 to 1,500, which is like from the big coat size, from the small.
My name is Zanele and I'm from Tembisa. I'm the founder and the CEO of the Beloved Daughters Foundation. Before I can go deeper explaining about the foundation, I would like to just take you to my own upbringing in Tembisa, how it was, the experience I faced. I was raised by a single mother who was also struggling to make ends meet and who also experienced gender-based violence. So having grown in that environment, I experienced I saw there was a lot of poverty, and there was just a lot of identity crisis that the women in the community were facing, especially the single mothers. So there was a broken home, there was the issue of broken homes, depression, lack of self-worth for the women. So this was something that touched my heart, because I could, in a way, be in the shoes of this woman. It was like being in a cage or in a prison where you can't escape. So you just make ways to cope with the situation, meaning that you reduce your worth and you do things like you they will throw themselves in relationship that they were wrong, that they were abusive, in a way of coping in life. So this is when I was like, okay, this is what God laid in my heart. So it was laid in my heart that I need to do something. I need to be the one to bring the change. So that's when I thought of I came with the foundation, the Beloved Daughters Foundation, which is focused on this. So to answer the question who we are, the Beloved Daughters Foundation is a faith-based, non-profit organization that aims to help young women from all walks of life, culture, race. With background, I would say disadvantage. I'm more focused on the disadvantage background, the ones who are coming from the disadvantage background. And our mission is to see these young women walking their divine purpose and unleash their greatest potential, which enables them to positively impact their lives and families and the society. I said when I was explaining that I've noticed that there was a problem with identity. They don't know their identity and the purpose, because I was there. So I also was like, okay, this is not the life I want for myself. And going to tertiary, I was like, okay, I'm more interested in working with people. Yeah. Okay, moving to the mission. I said to achieve this vision, we offer counseling for traumatic experiences, which I believe is important so that we are able to deal with their mental state that can be caused with depression and all that. And then I said we also offer skills development. Now coming to skills development, it's where we include banking, maybe bringing literacy, computer literacy, cooking skills, support groups and also support group from support group from assistance with violence partners. We are also wanting to partner with Basadi Vamshito Foundation because I've seen how it has impacted my life. I think partnering with them will do more impact also. It will be like I'm also, I don't know how to put it, but it will do the same impact that it has done to me. So that's why I believe Basadi Vamshito will be perfect.
The question is, how would winning this benefits this non-profit? Because unlike the other businesses, we know what funds thing, we know what the profit is, we know what to give back, but what's in it for you and what sort of assistance would you need to get you going?
That's 200,000 rand. My problem is though, is that it's a lot, but even say you got half of that, how are you going to sustain it so it goes forward and your non-profit is still standing after you run out of funds? You have to have a way to sustain, have income coming in.
I was thinking, because remember I said we want to bring out skills development.
Yeah.
So we can also, since we are also encouraging them to open their own businesses, we also have our own thing, like our own kind of business, or I don't know. Yeah. Whereby we also sell things as well. Or maybe we are also sustainable. So to answer the question, I love sewing. So I believe these skills, they're not only going to help them, also me. I can also maybe open my own business, since I'm also encouraging them. I'll also go into maybe sewing and also selling these garments. And I love counseling.
Have you tried sewing?
But I would say counseling. It's just saying maybe I'll stick with counseling because I'm able to empathize, and so I was planning to maybe get a certificate in counseling and also do that in charge.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name is Olamshushu, the founder and CEO of Garments of Honor. Our slogan is dress in dignity, style with grace. And then our introduction. Garments of Honor is a modest clothing brand dedicated to creating beautiful, fashionable, and respectful apparel for women. This business was inspired by my personal experience of trying to find clothes that are both modest and beautiful. I often came across garments that didn't fully align with my values. Skirts or dresses that were either too short, had high slits or low necklines, and didn't provide the coverage I sought. I then realized that some of my friends struggled with the same problem as well, and that's where the idea was born. So every time I would be in the store and looking at clothing, like I would find something that I really like, but I would want to adjust it because it really didn't fit with
my style. And then the problem I found is that many women who prefer modest attire face a limited range of options. Most mainstream brands overlook modesty preferences, resulting in clothing that is often too revealing. My solution is that with Garments of Honor, I set out to bridge the gap by creating a brand that celebrates both fashion and modesty, offering stylish, high-quality pieces that don't compromise on either. I believe modesty can coexist with style. Our mission is to provide women with clothing that make them feel beautiful, confident, honorable, and allow them to express their values through fashion. So in the fashion industry, I've realized that many people feel like they have to expose their bodies to look beautiful and attractive. So I want to show that you can be modest, cover up, and still look beautiful. And then our target market includes women aged 25 to 35 who value modesty and style. Women who are from diverse cultural and religious backgrounds where modest dressing is appreciated. We focus on women who seek elegant, respectful fashion for various occasions, whether it's work, church, social gatherings, or casual wear. So the competitors that I've identified is Leila Kato, True Modesty, and Modest Apparel. But with these brands, what I've noticed is that they focus more on the Muslim wear.
Yeah, so different.
So I like that.
Yeah, very nice, right? One thing that Nigeria and I were both saying is your target market.
Yes,
Too small. Wait, I think you actually have a greater chance of reaching the higher age bracket.
Very
The
all
younger
ages.
ones.
Yeah. Like we don't want to look old and
Yeah.
boring, even though we are old. We still want to look stylish, so yeah, without looking like chic.
And young.
Yeah, and no one looks cool.
Yeah, so I would say your target market needs to go from maybe that's 25 to
Unlimited.
65,
Yeah,
70, like
Yeah,
right up.
don't put an upper age.
Yeah.
Just right upwards.
Yeah.
Adult female.
What is it exactly?
25 to 18. So that would be
Are you already doing this?
No, sir. So it's still just an idea.
It's a very good idea. So you're going to design clothes. You design them yourself.
Or that's the long-term goal. But I think for now, what I'm planning to do is to buy from stores in China that I've identified, and then ship them to South Africa, and then as the business operates, then in the long term I will design them myself.
Maureen, I'm the founder of a business called More Eatery and Events. So since we're going to be talking about food, I made you guys some food to eat while we're talking about it. Not really, the taste is the food.
Don't get excited.
Okay, so how did it all start? Well, growing up, I always loved cooking and putting things into order and organizing stuff. So I'll always be the designated chef at family gatherings and outings with friends. One day, about 2 years ago, one of my friends asked me to organize a picnic proposal for his girlfriend. So I did that, and it was such a success that I said to myself, this is actually what I want to do with myself, my life. Because they say do what you love and you never have to work a day in your life. So I started the platter business about a year ago. Alright, so I started this platter business about 1 year ago, and it's been doing very well so far. My business is based in Centurion. I've noticed that with the moving times and the era that we're in, people now prefer to have platters more than your normal rice and stew and things like that. And you know, we're in the era where people are health conscious about their health, so they don't want to eat too much. So I think the platter works. And then let me just explain what is a platter. A platter is a large flat dish used to serve a variety of foods at events, restaurants, for a home. Platters can be a central point of conversation and interest at parties and can be suitable for many different occasions. So I'm just going to go through some of the platters that I have. Because of time, I'm not going to go through all of them because there are a lot. So we have the breakfast platter, chicken platter, the beef platter, also meat platters that comes with beef and chicken. And then also what I said to now is the picnic snack. It's for people who want to have just chilling at home, you can have that. It contains biltong, cheese, fruits, crackers, grapes, also chicken strips, and strawberries. And then also I have the kids platter for kids' birthday parties, which contain chicken nuggets, fish fingers, mini cheese, and mac snack. And then also I have dessert platter, sweet pastries, vegetarian platter, and high tea platter. So far with the products I've made, I managed to buy a coffee maker, a Philips one, very fancy one.
Oh, you should run the coffee shop here.
Yes. And then I've also bought a glass table to supply my things in, and I've also bought some plates and glasses. So what I need now, I'm just going to do a breakdown of the prices. Industrial toaster, which is 500 rand. Water dispenser, which is 345, and I need 2 of those. I also need chafing dishes, which are 500 each. And I need a non-stick toaster, which is 600. And then I need a platter stand for displaying the stuff, which is 500 each as well. And then I need a baking mixture. When I bake scones and things like that, it's 400. A mixture. Yeah. And I would love to have a camera for content. You see, food business, people have to be seen. Yes. To be attracted to the food. So I would love to have a camera for my business, so I can advertise on social media. And then I also need 4 cheese boards, which is like 500 each. And then I also need more plates, plus a gas stove, which is 1,200, and 3 plates. And I need an acrylic cupcake stand, which is 500 rand. In the UN for boiling water functions, when I have a breakfast platter delivery, which is 1.5. In total, this cost me, I was just doing like estimation looking at the prices, so it cost me like 20,000 to 25,000 rand.
So you need 25,000 rand?
Yes.
Okay.
You are working from this address here?
Yes, at the moment I'm working from home. But I hope maybe in a year or 2 I'll have a food truck.
Which is where? In Joelpur?
Yes.
Like an address with Joelpur?
Yes.
You will see me there. So you want to have a food truck?
Yes. Yeah, like 2 years. So the feel like working from home kind of limits me.
Yes.
So if I get a food truck and I go somewhere it's busy, then I can attract more
I
customers.
just want to say thank you for going the extra round.
Yeah.
It's
This
nice.
has been
amazing.
I'm impressed by your clarity of vision.
Yes.
Like, I mean, you just got there, you just knew what you wanted,
Yeah.
what you're doing, clean, clear, to the point.
Yeah.
All the numbers are there, all the projections are there, what you've done before, what you've been doing. You proactive, I really admire that.
Thank you so
You're going
much.
to be very successful. You
Oh,
do well.
thank you.
All of it is so good. But I mean, this is really extra
Thank you.
levels.
Good job. Thank you.
So many questions.
Okay,
So
correct.
you must actually just come and speak to me
Afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
All right. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
Very, very well said.
Wow. I think for me the most beautiful thing
this, that for the last 3 months we have been coming to class, we have been paying attention, we have been learning things, and it is evident. It is very evident. I'm super proud of you ladies, all of you. Like, you went over and above. The Canva presentations looked great. I was busy looking there and I'm like, yeah, you took stuff away. So I'm really proud. I really am. And thank you to each and every one of you that stood here. This is like one of the hardest things that I have to do, and I know how hard it is. So good job and well done, and thanks for just being here, being present, and also representing yourselves, taking yourselves seriously enough to actually come and tell people about the ideas you believe in. I also want to say thank you to our panelists. Thank you so much for making the ladies feel valuable. If it wasn't for you sitting here, then we've been doing this in class, and you make the difference because you're sitting here. So thank you so much for taking the time, for being present as well, giving awesome feedback that I'm sure they're going to take home with them and do something with. So we really appreciate you for taking hands with our ladies, with BBM, to come and make this day possible. And ultimately, I would like to thank God for making this best ever event an awesome one. I'm really grateful. Thank you.
Insights in problems that people experience that not everybody sees every day. And it's enlightening to see that people are thinking to make plans to solve these problems that we have. The next step, I think, would be to try and define what is a business. And from what I've seen, there's a set idea of what people think a business is. People want to rent a place, people want to employ people, people want to be a CEO or manager. That's not what business is about. I'm not exactly sure, but you can maybe go and have a look. And I think business means something like to engage in work, to be busy, getting busy. It's a business. It's about passion, taking your idea and creating something for yourself. It's not something that's there that looks nice to other people or looks nice on paper. It's hard work and it results in the end for yourself. So that is my idea of what it should be. The panelists all gave everybody each contestant, I would think, a mark based on various ideas. And it's fascinating to see that more or less there's a trend of the way people think, so I think it's been very fair. I'm going to start off with the fourth position. In fourth place, Garments of Honor for one. Third position, Zanele. In second place, Nayo's Bakery.